Hello, this is Ron Paul with your weekly update for June 13th. Recent economic data show that the U.S. job growth in May was negligible, while the official unemployment figure, at least the figure the Labor Department admits to, rose to 9.1%. The real unemployment figure, however, as compiled by economist John Williams, may well be higher than 20%. It is clear the U.S. economy is in terrible shape, and that no amount of government spending or Federal Reserve quantitative easing can reduce unemployment, increase real productivity, or address our debt fiasco. U.S. jobs and productivity are dependent on the accumulation of private capital to finance existing businesses or fund new entrepreneurial activity. Private capital, whether accumulated by profitable U.S. businesses, invested by private equity and venture capital funds, or attracted from abroad, is the key to economic growth and new jobs. But we cannot create jobs if we demonize profits, punish risk-taking capitalists, and stay hostile to foreign investments. The steps to encouraging capital investments and creating new jobs in America are simple, though not easy. First and foremost, we must create a sound U.S. currency backed by gold or some other commodity respected by the market. No nation in history with a rapidly depreciating currency has attracted private capital. Unless we prohibit the Federal Reserve from creating money and credit out of thin air, we cannot restore the U.S. economy. Second, we must create a favorable regulatory environment for U.S. business. This cannot be stressed enough. When businesses don't know what's coming next from the EPA, when Obamacare spikes their health care costs, or when the Dodd-Frank bill adds almost unknowable regulatory compliance burdens, businesses simply will not expand and hire. It's time to start shrinking the Federal Register. Third, we must stop spending trillions of dollars overseas on foreign wars. There is no point in debating a foreign policy we cannot afford. It no longer matters what neoconservatives want. Our interventionist foreign policy is financed on credit, and our credit limit has been reached. Our economy would be infinitely better off if those trillions of dollars had never been removed from the private economy or added to our debt. Finally, we must completely revamp the U.S. tax system and move to a territorial model that does not tax foreign source income. U.S. corporations are sitting on more than $1 trillion in foreign earnings that cannot be repatriated to the U.S. because of taxes. We need to stop taxing unpatriated funds to bring those earnings home. Better yet, we need to abolish the income tax altogether. The U.S. economy is in deep trouble. Congress needs to act immediately to restore the rule of law and create an environment that rewards rather than punishes the critical components of a healthy economy: capital accumulation and investment. Thanks for calling this update. A new update is placed on this number, 888-322-1414, every Monday. The written text of which can be found on my webpage, www.house.gov/Paul, under the heading Texas Straight Talk. Thanks for calling.